Hello. Okay, now it works. Hello, everyone. Hey, hey. Hello, good evening, good afternoon, welcome. Welcome to another stream of Plane Shift, where we try to make our game a better game. Yup. Well, so what we're gonna work tonight is the first quest. Well, not the first, but let's say the first quest when you reach the new city. Because as we discussed the other day, I really would like to have the welcome letter connected to the first guard, and I want to have a guard that actually gives you some introductory information about what the city needs and all of that, right? And I think we were listing, I don't remember if I have it here. Oh, my face is stuck again. Unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, so I would like to work on this first quest. Basically, it's directing the players to the faction chain quest, and I think will be very important. I think we did some reasoning the other day. What is that? I did it on a text file or what? I thought it was on a picture, but I don't see it on a picture, so probably just lost it fantastically. It's not here. Okay, we can redo it quickly anyway. It was kind of a simple reasoning, right? Well, it was simple, but okay. I don't know, we lost it. I don't remember where it was, but I was working out of this, right? Yeah, we were working out of the faction list. And I was trying to understand who was what, right? Who was the initiator of the different areas. Maybe I did it here. Do you remember where we did that? Anyway, I can't redo it. I can redo it. It's no problem. So basically we have all fighters. Oops. All fighters guilds, right? Or organization. I call it guilds, but in reality is factions, right? So this one we said that we want to have everything on Gregory. I think Gregory is a good start. Is in the arena, makes a lot of sense, right? So it should be Gregory. Then we said for the gods, yeah. Do you remember that I had like secondary factions? And yeah, I remember that. Did I delete it? I think it was here actually. Ah, it's here at the back. Okay, I found it. Sorry, it was that we expanded this window. Yeah, we have it there. It's just that I moved it down for whatever reason. Because I needed more space for this other stuff. But yeah, exactly. So we said Magic Levrus, Fighting Gregory, Talad Murago, Langsharven, Xeose Jardet, Cooking Jomed, Mining Fallen, Caretakers Durok, Eternal Forge Arquist, Orcati Remnant. Now, I think this is already a lot. Probably is too much. Can we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Wow. 10. 10 is a big number. 10 is a very big number. Hello, Sulfrots. Hello, Hula. Hello, Lucas. Hey, welcome, welcome. But anyway, we can create the NPC, right, and place it. I was thinking where it should be. I think it should be in the plaza. Would be better if he's sitting on a table, but I don't know if I can have an NPC sitting without changing the code as a default position. I think actually I probably cannot. So it's a pity, but at the moment he will have to be standing. So for the NPC, I started to think about it. I think the name will be Zerin, will be a girl, a Ilian female. The last name will be Chorind. That is something that you may find familiar. And the reason is that Chorind is actually the name of the treasurer, the last name of the treasurer. So we can have her as her daughter, as his daughter, right? And yeah. Why I always have in my inventory 3 million things? No. Yeah, these were all the stuff we were testing the other day. I have a magic port. Okay. We cleaned up a bit my inventory. I mean, it's still a bit of a mess, but fine. 27 mushrooms. I don't know where I have this stuff. Okay. Okay, so the initial we have to think, because the initial location where the player is actually teleported, I think is somewhere around here, right? And I was looking at the code, and I think that is the location, which is, by the way, the default teleport location that I'm using. Right, when I'm using and I'm teleport myself. Right now, I don't even know if you will keep your same rotation. Yeah, probably you will keep your same rotation, because when we teleport you here, yeah, this will be the location, right? So the question is, do we want to have the NPC like here, with maybe a table, few things, and yeah, I think we want to. I think this would be a good location actually for the NPC. What is going on? Why I'm lagging like crazy? This game is lagging like crazy. But anyway, something like here. I think it can be. What? Oh no, I just didn't notice until I did that. Okay, so this will be the position. This will be the position of the NPC. He's in front of Kaiman, but it's okay. I would say it's not a big deal. It's not where other NPC are, so it should be fine. It should be fine. Okay, so this will be the position of the new NPC. So minus, no, minus nothing. So 205,113 minus 316,556 and 10,186. Okay. Rotation 5.0. Okay, we should be the well, it's not exactly, but rotation. Oh wow, now the angle is completely different. 3.7, okay. 3.7. Good. Now, she's an alien female with very heavy armor, right? So we need some help. We need some help on the description. So I will go to my nice ChatGPT and try to describe it with simple word and see what it come up. So in Planeshift MMO, I'm adding a new NPC which is dedicated to greet new players. Well, players arriving in the city. She's an alien female, part of the city guards, and delegated by Amidison Stronghand, which by the way is another girl, and she will be transformed into alien as well. Delegated to ensure all new citizens gets an introduction to the city and to what is needed from them, right? In fact, the city is in constant danger. In fact, the city is in constant danger due to the creatures invasions coming from... I'm just trying to give a bit of a background coming from the Stone Labyrinths, right? I don't know if I want her in heavy armor or I want her in chainmail. I think she should not be in full armor, just because it's, you know, as otherwise will be too similar then to Amidison. They will be in full armor, but maybe we'll do a mix. We'll do a mix of chain and she is wearing some chainmail and seems to be wary of her surroundings, taking care of number of papers and number of papers. Okay, I need a description. Of this guard when the player clicks on her. Okay, I gave enough information. I hope hopefully we get a decent description. Let's see. You see a vigilant alien woman in well-maintained chainmail. I think I would like also to add that she carries the symbol of the city, right? So the armor, should be in good state and not Worn. I don't know why the AI automatically, whatever you say that is worn out, right? Worn armor and such. I have no idea, but not worn. It should also have the city symbol on it, which is a kind of a reverse pyramid, but we can just say the city symbol on it. Okay. The crest of the city bottom is emblazoned. And sharp eye scans the alleyways. I can type here what he said, but I really don't like it. I really don't like what is giving me, unfortunately. It's again on the fluff stuff. You see a vigilant Indian woman wearing polished chainmail that gleams faintly in the city light. I don't think so. I don't think we should assume. We cannot assume the time of the day, as it may happen at night or day. So gleams faintly in the city light, I don't think is a good idea. Okay, let's see if he tries again. Let's do another try, because this AI is always a bit... You see a vigilant alien woman clad in polished chainmail. I don't know, this clad all the time. I mean, let's say wearing polished chainmail. Each link clean and well kept, reflecting the care of someone who takes pride in their duty. I don't think so. The city crest is emblazoned prominently. Woman with a polished chainmail with the city crest emblazoned prominently on her chest, marking as a protector of the streets, marking her as part of the city guards. It's probably better. The city guards. Her sharp eye constantly scanned the surrounding, alert to danger. Well, yeah, it is what I told the AI, but probably it's a bit too much in the middle of the city, right? So maybe that's can we say something about her face or any... Can we have any special trait on her look? I don't know, it can be a scar, it can be a whatever. Piercing green or amber eye, a streak of white hair among us dark locks, intricate braids. A finely crafted blue metal gauntlet on her left hand, marking as a veteran. That's not bad, actually. Distinctive earrings or an amulet bearing the city symbol, usual tattoo. There are two nice ideas in this list, which is the crafted blue metal gauntlet on her left hand, marking her as a veteran, denoting a special role in the guard. That's not bad. So maybe I will add that. So I will add something like you notice a finely crafted blue metal gauntlet on her left hand. Probably a recognition. Probably a recognition or a honor, how do you say? Or a honorific non-title. I know, probably a recognition or a honorific symbol. Bah. A bundle of papers, rest. Well, if she will move, then we cannot say that. No, because I wanted to say that there is a bunch of papers in front of her and she's busy, you know, sorting out stuff. But if then she moves and goes around, I don't think this NPC will ever go around, by the way, because we need her there all the time, right? So, but actually putting something around her in the description is never a good idea, because if we move her, then what happens, right? She could have a census book with pen and paper. Yeah. Yeah, I think she will keep track of the people entering somehow. Maybe we can put a book in her hand anyway. Yeah, let's do that. So you called it what? A census book. Okay. I don't know how you know that it's a census book though, but by looking at it. But we can say a book. A book rests under one arm when I finally craft his words anchor at his side, ready to use if needed. Well, ready to use if needed, I don't know. And I don't even know if I want to put this book rests under arm, being looking as part of her duties. Despite her watchful stance, she addresses you with calm authority. I would avoid despite. I would just say she addresses you with calm authority. I think it's okay. Let me say if is this good? Let me see if she approves. She can do it by the VJ. Yeah, she can. Okay, I think the description is good. Yeah, ChatGPT modified it slightly, but it's basically what I put here. Okay, nice. We have the description, which is cool. It's always not very easy to create a new description. Traits, I think we can change them in game, is fine. Inventory. We can actually have some papers, yes. I think we just modified, or a book, but I don't know if a book really stands well in your hand. I think a book may look a bit stupid when it's in your hand. It doesn't even fit. It doesn't fit. Why? Because whatever. So I cannot have a book in my hand. What do you mean? I need a book of some kind. Any book. Oh wow, I had it already because you put it in another noisy. Can I put this book in my hand, please? Fuck. Books are not keepable? No. Why I cannot put a book in my hand? What is the point? Why I cannot put a book in my hand? Huh? I cannot put books in my... Well, some yes, some no. Blank book. Blank book seems to be... Blank book. Oh, there is a bunch here. Blank book blue, blank book red. Okay, we have this one. That seems to be that you can put... blank book... are these ones. These are very old books, by the way. Oh, the one with the temple? No. Well, maybe the one with the temple. Okay. Looks pretty bad, actually. I mean, the positioning is a bit weird, right? It's not very good. Can I visually keep it on my side? But it will not be correct. Ah, fuck, I cannot visually keep it because I cannot right click it. We will put it on the table then. It's fine, we'll put it on the table, who cares? So we'll put it on the table. I think the rest we can probably just so we want chainmail. I don't know, I think we can do it. We can do it on the fly, guys. We can do it on the fly. Let me remove everything. I will do it live after creating the NPC. I will do the inventory directly on the fly. In terms of knowledge areas, I think definitely should have goats basic, race basic, and then there is a Hydla basic, if I remember right? There is a Hydla basic, and there is also someone walking there. Willam, eh? Willam is going around. I think it's Hydla basic. Knowledge areas. Yes, we have Idla basic, and then we also have Idla important people. I would also add Idla important people. Basically, these are all the pool of knowledge that she has, right? Yeah. I think it's good enough. We don't have knowledge areas by guild. Maybe we should have it. Maybe you should ask some a census question to the player, like you say, want to settle in Idla? Yeah, maybe. But the player will not know what to answer, I guess. Because he just started, so I think he has no idea. I mean, we will just give random answers, but... yeah, I don't know. Okay, then we need the... then we need the greetings, right? We need the greetings. It is copied from another NPC, so we should clean it up. This NPC obviously will be good to voice over because it's one of the first. So, but anyway, we will do it in a next release or in an update. So greetings. Let's see. Okay, now I need the answers when the player says hi. There are a few options. Greetings, citizen. Well, I think we should welcome if you just arrived. I'm here to help you understand what's expected. Oh wow, this one is very good actually. This one is very good. This one is welcome if you just arrived. If you just arrived, I'm here to help. I'm here to help you understand what's expected. Idla is no place to stand idle. I think it's pretty good. Maybe you can also have one answer for now. I think it's not that important. On the about you, we can expand it later. At the moment, I'm not too focused on making this NPC the best NPC. So it's just to have, we really need it, right? I am charged by a Madison Stronger to help New City find the path into the city. Yeah, we can have that. I am Zerin. Charged by a Madison Strongend, our governor, she's the city guard. Give me a second. Does she has an official title? Does she has an? I mean, I'm searching how Madison presents herself. I really present herself as Vigesimi. It doesn't say really. Yeah, I don't know if I want to say Vigesimi because people may not know what is it. But maybe we can. But I don't know if it's too many new concepts, right? Let's keep it simple. Charged by the, let's say charged by the city administration for now. Charged by the city administration, because I don't want to add too many names and too many concepts. You know, if it's kind of the first quest, people will be overwhelmed. I think that I am charged by the city administration to help new citizens to find their path into the city. Well, we have city 3 times to find their path. Let's say, okay, to find their path. Let's say just to find their path. I think it's fine. And then we can say myself. I'm part of myself. I'm part of the guards. Can we expand this a bit? I would like to add something about herself like this. Some message on you find the path. Myself, I walk the streets inside Kurala's world and I've seen what happens when people stand alone. We stand together. Nah, shit. Unfortunately, shit. Let's say we can add. I've served the guard for many years, and I was part of many I was part of many defenses. I mean, I want to say that she was part of the city defense, or anyway of some events that made the city what it is today. Oh, we have another plant man coming through. By the way, the plant man is very out of character. So you cannot really be a plant man always, you know. You can do it once for fun, but you cannot be a plant man all the time because it's out of character and is not allowed. You cannot have a plant on your head. Understand? It's fun, but not always. I like to have some players sense to plan to an idler. Okay. Was part of many event and made the city what it is today. Okay, I think this is good. Then we need hello, Mr. Plant. Then we need a how are you, right? Now we need how are you answers. This guy's dancing. Okay. Easy. How I feel matter less than the safety of the streets, but I appreciate your concern. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think she should be fairly rough in her answers, right? So how I feel matter less than the safety of the streets, but I appreciate your concerns. Maybe another one can say, I manage. Yeah, this one is also good. There's another one that is kind of good. Which is this one. Okay, so we'll have these two answers. I manage the satisfaction in duty. There is satisfaction in duty even when the days are long, right? So now about Vigesimi, about government, I think that we cannot have this. I think we cannot have this, so we can delete all of that. We can delete all of that, and obviously we'll have a faction Octa T200. Okay, so if I load this, right, I'm trying to understand if I want to load this into production. Do you think I can? Just launch another server with import MPC, or everything will fuck up? That's a good question. But we can try. I think I never launched it when another server instance is running, but we can try. We can definitely try. So I have to transfer this file in production under what? Under npc data, content data, import npc. Exactly. Okay. I'm copying the file in production. And now I think it should be fairly simple. It should be just PS Unreal server and then -- import MPC. Let's see if this works. Yeah, there have been a few changes into the NPC import code because, but anyway. It's not a good idea. I think that this is going to load the wall server while we don't want to. Minus import MPC. Wait, because maybe I... Oh fuck. Minus import MPC. Let me remember, Let me try again with, I think I did it with the wrong case or something. I mean, I did minus instead of minus. I did the minus twice, so maybe... But it seems to be loading everything. It seems he's not recognizing. Why is loading the quest? I don't understand. Wait. Yeah, there's character loader, init event manager, bank manager, user manager. Because in theory, if he arrives to the quest, I think he's already, yeah, you see, he's already after that. So in theory, he should detect. Import NPCs. Ah, with an S. Okay, sorry. Maybe it was that. Maybe that was the reason. Okay, I think he did it now. I think he did it now because I saw that he exited, so I think he did it. Let me see. It's not very clear to understand when he's loading the stuff, but I think he did it. Because the line for loading is inside is 3 million other lines, so it's very hard to find, but we should assume that he did it. Anyway, let me search it. Let me search it and see if he's on. So if I search NPC Zerin, no, it doesn't find it. Fuck. Yeah. Wait. We can do this, boys. Don't worry. Don't worry. There is a chance. Imported one NPC. Okay. Because I was looking at the wrong database. Okay, let me try with the right database. Yeah, it's there. It's there. Is there alien female? There is the ID. Now, what I don't know is if I reloaded the NPC in game, do you think that it will work? Because you need to have it loaded. You need to have it loaded to reload it. I understand. Ouch. Did we crash? No, we didn't. I don't know if I can reload an NPC without having him loaded in the first place. I think the reload is only able to load something that it was already there. Okay, we will need a server restart to have her available, but it's fine. I think we can anyway have some chainmail. The tiger is sleeping. The tiger is sleeping. It looks like his work. I mean, he's pretending to work, but in reality, he's not. He's pretending to work. He's waking up. He's slowly waking up. So I think she's there, but I cannot reload her without. But it's fine. It's fine. So we have now. What do we need to decide now? We will have to decide a bit of the look, the traits, and things like that. But it's okay. As soon as we load her, we can do it. But now that we have the NPC, what I want to do, I want to think of the quest, right? I want to think of the quest. I think that 10, I think that 10 is quite a bit, right? 10 is quite a bit. 10 is quite a bit. Uh, 10 is quite a bit. Yeah, it is. So or we go one by, or we go just for the, so I mean, fighting and magic, I think to me are a no-brainer, very easy. We should do them, no problem, right? So we can have a big category about fighting, a big category about magic. About religion, I don't know, but I think it would be nice, though. It would be nice to have the three gods, right? So Talad, Murago, Xiosia, Jardet, Langsharven. Right? Now, Jardet is not very easy to find because it's in the secret garden. So in theory, it's not the easiest to find. Should we move Xiosia to the secondary so that basically it's not, so there is only Talad and Langs at the beginning? Or should we remove religion completely? I mean, it's a bit of a pity to remove religion because we actually have a significant number of quests on that. So we have, let me see. We have, what is it? Yeah, we have like 12, we have like 11 on Talad, we have 9 on Langs, we have only 4 on, oh no, on Dakru. And on Xiosia we have 15, so I think it's a bit of a pity to remove it. I think we could branch it, you know? We could probably do... The problem is that, or this quest remains always open, right? So you can always go back to her to ask about the same stuff, right? Because it could, in theory, it could branch differently, right? It could branch like religion, and then religion, all religion is behind this, right? So it is only, so at the beginning she asks you something like magic, fighting, or religion, right? Or she asks you about crafting, right? So the next one could be crafting, and crafting is, so this will maybe will make it a bit easier, right? So it will be like mining, cooking, mining. How do you go child of this? New child, insert. So like mining, cooking, caretakers. I think is alchemy, but it's not only alchemy, right? So alchemy is not only alchemy. So the caretakers is alchemist, herbalist, Alchemists, herbalists, doctors, pharmacists, barbers, hairdressers. Wow. Yeah, everything that relates to your body somehow, or to your so we can have maybe alchemy and herbalism. Alchemy and herbalism, which are these two. Cooking. No, cooking we said already. Alchemy and herbalism. And then there is the Eternal Forge. The Eternal Forge, there is no way. I mean, we need to put it. It's so important, right? It's so important. So is blacksmith, wood making, metal crafting, wood crafting, weapon crafter, so armor smith, so weapon and it's not only, but it's also. Maybe we can simplify it with weapon and armor crafting, and this is obviously our dear friend Arnquist. Our dear friend. And then there is the Octarchy, right? So if you want to become part of the guards, pretty much, or the government. No, I did a mistake. Guards, government. And it starts with Remant, but I think that we will have to change some of this quest. Some initial quests will have to be changed. Because at the moment, they are designed to be like casual starts, right? So they don't really introduce you to a guild. They're just like a guy that says, "Oh, I'm missing my hammer. Can you go and find it?" Right? While others are already speaking about a full introduction to a faction, which is nice. But okay, this leaves out the weavers, fine arts, and the thieves. Okay, and the thieves. But I think that she will not speak about the thieves, I guess. So if we do it this way. There could be an initial 5, which I think is very reasonable. A choice between 5, and then after you choose this, there is a second choice, right? And I mean, in theory here, if we want, we could have a split between government and thieves, right? Because she can warn you about the thieves and at the same time give you a pointer. Now, the only problem is that you are a new player, right? You are a new player. You arrive here, you speak with this lady, and she asks you a very straight question, like, what do you like the most, right? What do you like the most? I think what we said, it would be nice if, based on your background, she will be able to figure out what is the most applicable to you, right? That would be very, very, very nice. The problem of that is that I don't think that every character just created automatically gets a skill. I mean, I should try, right? I should try to create some character, because you get skills pretty much from any choice, well, from most of the choices, but not from all the choices, right? So, in character creation. Because the idea was, tell me your story, right? We need XYZ, but I know little about you. Tell me about you. It is my story. Okay, based on your skill, I think you should speak more with blah, 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 right? But I can, that I think will be a nice feature. I mean, it's a bit of a nice to have. So I'm thinking maybe I'm stretching myself too thin in doing this, but I think would be cool. I think would be very cool. So that you analyze, I mean, we can have a function, right? We can have a function that is basically analyzing your skill, analyzing your current skills, and is then giving you an outcome of what you are more oriented on, right? Which is basically this picture. Which is basically this picture, which is not yet a faction rating, but is more of a skills evaluation, right? Is a skill evaluation. I think we can do it because our skills are fairly easy, right? The problem is, do we want to orient on 5 or do we want to orient on 10? I think at that point, if we can do, I think it should be 5 plus. Can I associate this? Because for example, you choose the religion, I think, no? Now you can choose a religious background if you want. You can choose a religious background if you want. But I'm trying to understand if it's feasible. Trying to understand if it's feasible to have. If it's feasible to have. I think I need to open, I think we have a file where we keep this character creation craziness. Because it is a bit crazy, but where there are all the choices, and for every choice there is the benefit that it gives you, right? I don't know if I want to show it to you, but maybe it's okay. But I don't know where is that. That is here. Let me see if there is a character creation here somewhere. Character creation on release. Character creation release. No, but the problem I have are these ones. How were those created? Character creation options. Wow, 2009 is the last time we touched it? No, it's impossible because I already did it. Well, I don't know. Character creation option. Character creation option. 2009. I don't believe it. Seems to be very old. Seems to be super old. 2009. 2009. I don't believe it. No, it doesn't have the. He has the option, but doesn't have the plus and. Maybe we did. We did it on Google Docs. We did it on Google Docs, my boys. Yeah. We did it on Google Docs. Now that I remember. Yes. Yeah, we have it on Google Docs, I think. So creation, here it is. Here it is. Character creation, PS Unreal. Character creation, new categories, new stuff. Oh my god. Do I want to show it to you? Well, maybe not. Here it is. I found it. Okay, so basically the zodiacs are giving you bonuses to skills and stats, so that's not really influencing our choice. Now birth event is automatically changing your magic skill, so you automatically get some magic skills from there. So wait a second. Let me take quickly a note of this, but I think that, yeah. So the zodiacs is stats, right? The birth event is magic. The problem is that if you choose one, automatically you get some magic, right? Which may be a bit biased then with the evaluation of your skills. Then in the childhood selection, in the character creation, you get a bunch of harvesting, empathy, shield handling, blacksmith, herbal, knives, sword, lock picking, alchemy, mining, harvesting. So yeah, you get a lot of skills. Now it's not guaranteed because some of the choices have zero, but and then in the main activity, wow, the main activity is very strong on skills. So the childhood is like low skills, right? It's not very strong, but then your main activity is very strong on skills, right? Because it's giving you like +6. Yeah. And then you have what? And then you have the side activity, which gives you stuff that is not really well. There are a few. Then you have relationship, but you can choose a custom skill. Okay, nice. So relationship is custom skill, so you can have, so is against skills. It gives you a +2 on any skill you want. And then the life events are, yeah, I think we can do it. The only problem can be magic, right? If magic is stronger than, because everyone is getting a bit of magic, that's the problem. But you're only getting a +2, right? Here you are only getting a +2. So I think it can be easily, okay, I think we can do it. I think it will be fun. So, okay, so how the hell do I do this? Basically I need a function in, where? In a character creation manager, but I think the character creation in creation manager maybe. Well, I don't know if it's really creation manager. Let me see, because we can use it also for other stuff, right, in the future, to like say if this character is more magic oriented or more so maybe it can be in a more generic manager. We have I think a server character manager, but creation manager, exchange manager, identity manager, group manager, guild manager, maybe progression. Yeah, progression manager. Progression manager is the right one. Progression manager. Okay, so inside progression manager, we will add a new function. It's all public. Yeah, it's all public pretty much. That will be evaluates the player skills and his attitude toward a certain, I don't want to say class obviously, but toward a certain faction. Okay, just at the moment we're setting the start of the game. Okay, so we can say, now this will not be very easy to connect to the quest system, because obviously there will be that basically is an answer that is based on a function output, right? So I have a few ways of doing it. Or we add just in the text. So for example, she's saying based on your skills, I think, based on what you told me or whatever, on what you told me of your story, I think you will be best looking for, right? And then here we can have, you know, a dollar. I mean, we can have a keyword because we are already substituting keywords in our quest, and so we can have like dollar preferred faction or something like that, right? And I can have that in the quest, and then this will be substituted here, like dollar sir, for example, right? So there are certain words like dollar player race, dollar sir, dollar, right? I think it's a good idea. I think it's the simplest way to do it. Now in the voiceover, obviously I cannot script like 10 different voiceovers. So the voiceover, she will not say it out loud, unfortunately. But fine. Yeah, this could be a way. So it will return a string at the end. I think it will return a string, my friends, and this will be get. Well, more than get, it is actually calculate, but or find preferred faction by skills. Okay, and this will need a PS character that it just created, right? Now the logic of this, we have to think about it, but basically we have to scan all the skills of the player and give like points. I mean, points is very easy because it's just the rank, right? I just have to group the skills by. They're probably already grouped somehow. Let me see. When I do, no, I don't think they are grouped. I have to think a second how to do this because I need. So there is this, right? There is a skill cache, but if I do clients, there is skills. Yeah, I can access skills directly. So there is really the list of skills of the character, and I think you can do. There is a skill set, and the skill set is pretty much this. Yeah, but I think I need to do it by groups actually. I think I think I need it. I think I can do just something simple as this. I think I can do just something as simple as that, but I will have to group them, right? So I will have to take, for example, all the magic skills. What do you mean tab? What the fuck? So we have like a magic score, right? And then I do our magic score plus, right? Magic score, and then we take our client skills, get skill rank. But now here, unfortunately, I don't think I have. I have only defined the basics one, because for whatever reason we didn't want to hard code all the skills, right? But we wanted to make it flexible. But yeah, all these ones. So I have to think about it a second. I have to think about it because basically all combat skills, including armor. So all combat skills, including armor, will point to fighting, right? Yeah, the problem is how to point to guards or government, because in theory there is also fighting. So how do we differentiate? How do we differentiate the skill? Because magic is easy, religion is easy, crafting is easy, but between fighting and guards, I don't think I have a clear distinction, because there is no. No, there is no. There is no bonus. There is no bonus on that. So the character creation doesn't give you any boost in one or the other direction. I see. So do we have to do this? Do we have to do this? So that fighting is bringing you here, but then there is a choice, right? If you want to be part of the government guard, part of the guards and the government, or you want to be an independent fighter. But if I do it like this, it means that the only possibility for you to be part of the government is part of the guards. Is the quest chain really designed that way or not? Let me see. Guards. But you're just helping the guards. You're not really becoming a guard, actually. Yeah, so we will have to change some of these quest chains as well. Maybe a protection skill that reduces damage taken or shield blocking. Yeah, unfortunately I cannot change the skills now. I'm just trying to use the existing skills to have this NPC give you an indication of where you should start, right? Which is not binding, you know. You can then choose whatever you want anyway, but at least she will give you an indication, right? So you know where to start. We have magic that is protecting you from damage today. We have magic, yeah. Okay, so let's try to do it this way. So all the skills: sword, knives, dagger, mace, hammer, polearm, ranged, light armor, medium armor, heavy armor, and reach. So I think that if we are lucky, all these skills are actually in sequence. And we can just say greater than, lower than, because I think they are. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So everything between 0 and 10 is a fighting skill. Everything between 0 and 10 is a fighting skill. So yeah, I think we can do it this way. I don't know. I'm kind of inventing a bit, but I mean, as usual. But so we have to do between 0 included and 10 included. Okay, and these are all the weapon skills. And this will be, so if we do this, we will have the total of your weapon and armor skills, right? And for magic is also very easy because it's between 11 and 16 included. 11 and 16 included, so it's kind of easy as well. Between 11 and 16, so you have to do 17 here, eh? So that we catch also 16. So this is magic score, this is weapon score, and okay, so we have those two. Then in theory we want the crafting. Do we want to put them all together? I mean, we can put them all together. I think I can do, you know what we can do? Maybe we can do religion. Wait, did I say something wrong? Fuck, we don't have religion. I mean, we have religion, but it's not a skill. Oh, shit. That's a problem. Fuck. Let me search priest 1 second in here. Priest. Fuck. I mean, there are some events that are speaking about religion, but okay. Okay, we removed religion from the character creation long time ago now that I remember. So actually what we can determine how do I move it up? There must be a way. I don't know how to do it. Anyway, maybe if I do this, it goes at the end. Oh, it goes on the left. Fantastic. What we can determine, right, with the skills are these three. These three areas, I think we can. But religion, we cannot. Because it's not a skill, right? It's not a skill. So this function can actually read all magic skill, all weapon skill, and all crafting skills. But it cannot read the other skill, the religion skills, because there are no religion skill. Oh, I see. Maybe guards could have a special quest to arrest criminals or something. I love it. Jeffek asked us to investigate the dwarf in Cadalta using probability system in potion. Yesterday was in game. You mentioned again illegal business, so maybe you could have Jeffek arrest him. Yeah, that could be part of the guards quest chain, right? Yeah, they could be part of the guards quest chain, but we already have a quest chain on the guards, right? We can add new ideas, and yes, this seems to be a good idea. But now what I'm trying to do is more I'm just thinking if it's actually feasible or not. If it's actually feasible or not. So what should I do then? I should... in theory, there are all these ones that are not, you see, that are not currently implemented, which are all for thieving skills, right? And there are a number that are not implemented, right? It probably will never be. Bow making, leather working. You know what we can do? We can do 28 to 45. By the way, sorry, when we are creating, let me check one thing. When we create a new character and he asks you to choose a skill, is he asking you to choose a skill on which list?
And here the story begins. Someone special was born, far away from where his mission would be accomplished. The Clyros from Eskelia, a land of vast oceans and small, rocky islands, are incredibly enough. You were born under the constellation of...
Does this happen every time?
You were born under the constellation of...
I wanted to have it only once. It's happening all the time.
You were born under the constellation of...
This is very annoying. I should change it. You were born under the constellation should be only said once. There should be a do once, right? Not every time you click. But anyway.
Your childhood and your adulthood were full of events.
Yes, they are all the skills, so yeah, pretty much everything. Okay. Okay, good. I mean, all the implemented ones, right? Because, for example, there is no. Yeah. All the implemented ones. Okay. Okay, so I think what we can do 28 to 45. We can do 28 to 45, so 46. And then we can do... And then we can skip obviously these ones. And then we can go 52 to 68. 52 to 68. So 69 because we have to. Right? So basically this will tell you, right? This will tell you the score, the total score that you have in one of these three areas, right? So if you're more of a fighter, more of a wizard, or more of a crafter, based on your background. So we determine the preferred, right? How do we do it? I don't know, we just one greater than the other. So if magic score is greater than weapon score, right? Then we check if magic score is greater than crafting score, right? Now, I don't know if the string should be crafting or should be directly a faction, right? Because here is saying preferred faction actually, but I don't know, maybe this thing is not possible. What I'm trying to do maybe is not possible. I mean, it's not. I wanted this guy to actually tell you where you should go in this three, right? So something like, based on your story, I think that you would be best, right, as a fighter, but you can still choose whatever you want, right? And you can ask me about any of the so your answers will be I'm interested in magic. I want to be part of the guards of the government. I want to be an independent fighter. Or I'm interested in crafting. And if you open I'm interested in crafting, then these ones will show up. Now the only problem is after all of this show up, right? Do you want you to be able to restart the quest at any time or not? Maybe not restart the quest at any time, but I think we want you to be able to access this information at any time, yes. Yeah, so this NPC should always be available pretty much with these answers, right? The only problem is the branching, because the first time you click on something, it's very easy for me to add more answers. But then after you discover those answers, I cannot really remove them, right? I cannot really remove them. So after you discover all of them, you will have anyway a list of like 9 things or 10 things, which maybe is okay, but yeah, maybe a bit confusing at the beginning, but it's okay. I mean, at the first time it would be okay. The next time would be a bit confusing. So do we want to then go back as magic, fighting, crafting? Yes, I think we should. So the phrase will be based on what you told me, or based on the story, based on your story. I think you will be best. I think you will be best at. And then this thing will say. Magic. How do I do this thing in a simple way? So basically I have 3 numbers and I want to understand which is the dominating number. I think I should do a max between the two, yeah, like I'm doing here, right? But the problem is that the cases become too many. Huh? Because it is magic score greater than weapon score. It is magic score greater than crafting, and it is magic less than crafting. But you know that it's greater than weapon, right? So this is crafting 100%, right? Am I right? And then here, if magic is less, then you don't know if magic is less than weapon. Then what I have to do, if magic is, well, they can be the same. Ouch. If they are the same, is a bit of a problem. I don't think that is the greatest algorithm, actually. I think I should just determine who is the greater. I don't think I should do it like this. I think I should do it just current minimum, current maximum, current maximum, and what is the most compact way? What is the most compact way? I have in a real engine C++, I have 3 variables. Magic score. I don't know what is the easiest way, but I think doing it with if else is not a great idea. Those are getting calculated. Right. Those are getting calculated by a function, and then I need to understand which is the greatest the greatest, and in case it's magic score, I want to return magic. In case it's weapon, in case, fuck it, it's crafting, come on, crafting. Let me see how it does it. I think we will probably just do current max and assign. No? It does it a bit differently. If magic score is greater than weapon score and magic score is greater than crafting score, return magic. If weapon score is greater than crafting score, if weapon score is greater than crafting score, weapon, otherwise crafting. Because you already excluded the other cases here. Yeah, probably, I don't know. Looks good actually. Is it correct, you think, or no? The problem is that in this case, if it's equal, right, you are always returning magic. Do we want to return, if it's equal, do we want to return fighting or magic? If we have equal score, then we should return example magic or weapon. What about now? What about now, my nice AI friend? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we broke it. I think we broke the AI. No, I think it will answer it. Maybe it's taking a bit. F-string join highest. What? Find the maximum score. Max score, max. He's doing max of this, and then he's doing max. Yeah, this is also what I was thinking to do. But then you have a score, you don't know which one. So how do you know? Because you do equal. But in case you have only one, then this will be returning. Is the join? I never seen the join, by the way. Is the F string join doing what? What is F string join doing? Joins the range of something that can be concatenated to string with a plus together to a single starting separator. Yeah, but if you have only one element, then you will have the OR at the end or not. If the result is only one element, no join, we not append OR at the end if there is only one element. Very nice. I didn't know the F string join, but it's pretty cool actually. So he's already doing it right. He's already removing the last separator. Very nice. So if you are unlucky and you have the same skill on all three, you will see magic or weapon or crafting. Oh wow. Interesting. You think that this thing really works? So let's do an example, right? I think you did an example here. Magic 10, weapon 10, crafting 5. Magic 10, weapon 10, crafting 5. So the max between these two, I don't know. The max is selecting what? Well, anyway, selecting 10. And then this one is selecting 10. So the max will be 10. So then we say if the magic score is equal to the max score, you do magic. If the weapon score is equal to the max score, you do weapon. If you can score to the max score, you do crafting. And then, yeah, this is fantastic actually. I would never have written it like this, but it's actually fairly compact. I really like it. I really like it. It's very, very good, my boys. If it works, it's fantastic. Yeah. So one will be magic, the other will be fighting or what? How do we want to call this thing? Considering that they go into a dialogue, right? So the NPC will say, based on your story, I think you will be best at magic, best at fighting, best at crafting. Yeah, I think it works. I think it's okay. Magic, fighting, crafting. And in case you will have the or in between, right? Very nice. Very nice. I like that. So now the problem is how the hell do we connect this? How the hell do we connect to a dialogue? And we said that the easiest way is to do the substitution like we do $sir, right? Yeah. Exactly, that is a very good idea. That is simplifying my life like 20 million times. So if we do here dollar preferred faction, which is not exactly a faction, but it's fine, right? So this will replace, right? And this will call progression manager get preferred what? No, find preferred faction by skills, and we pass the owner, right? And we pass the owner. So yeah. Okay, so now, I mean, we will have to test it obviously in a simple example, but we can do that. So we can have a simple example in dummy database. Let's go dummy database, and let's load the NPC, and we will load all the NPC anyway. In dummy database are very few. And now we need to have a quest that has one line. Now we want a quest. We want a quest. These are all dummy quests, right? Like rescue Princess Layla. We want a quest without any prerequisite, right? Without any prerequisite. Yeah, like this one, for example. And this is starting with who? So number 1 or number 2? I think number 2, the sandwich quest. We used it for a million things. I think I just add it here and whatever. I will say, I see you are good at, and then percent preferred faction. Okay. We called it this way, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is the sandwich quest that starts at merchant. Okay, the sandwich quest that starts at merchant. So what we need to do, we need to just recompile this. And we can release it on the server because it is server only. So we can do that. I think it's a kind of a cool idea so that basically the NPC can inspect you. After, well, it's actually you telling the story, right? And you will still have all the options open, by the way. You will have all the options open. Do you think that the quest should close after some time or should always stay open? I think it can always stay open. It's basically this guy. This girl is basically an informer, right? So you can go there at any time and say, "Tell me again about blah blah." Yeah. Yes. Tomorrow is Independence Day in the United States. So all of you are in holidays, I guess, if you live in the US. Independence Day. I think closing some quests would be fun, giving more dynamic to the gameplay after some time. Yeah, and we do, but like quests are actually starting and ending. But I'm thinking about this one that we want to have at the beginning of the game as an introduction to the player that is pointing you to different people, right? And I'm trying to understand if this one is something we want to keep or not forever, right? So that is open forever, or because I cannot really close it after a certain time. I mean, I can close it when you say something, right? So maybe you click on an option and say goodbye, right? And the quest closes. Or you can say, I don't know even what you can say to completely terminate a conversation with someone forever, right? Like, I don't want to speak with you anymore. I don't know, but should be an option in the menu. It should be an option, a talk option, right? And then the quest completes. That is how our quest usually works. So there is a phrase to start and a phrase to complete, and then in between there are all the possibilities when you complete the quest. So now we will connect with, yeah, obviously my skill can be 000, but I think it's very unlikely. After character creation, you have anyway some skills, right? So it would be impossible that it's 000. So you need to have something, right? You have something for sure. So, for example, what this character has. This character has 1 in light armor. I mean, it's not much, but he has 1 in light armor, 0 in magic, and 0 everywhere else. Okay, good. So in theory, the answer should be fighting, right? Because the highest is fighting. Let's see first of all if that works, because I have no idea if it works. Okay, there is the merchant in the dummy thingy. Ah, we already did this quest. No, I didn't load the quest. No, I didn't load the quest. Quest false. Shit. Okay, let me delete some maps so that we take less time loading in. Because at the moment we have the whole universe. Because it was for the release, right? But we don't need it. We really don't need all of this. Let me delete all of that, all of that, all of that. This. This. Okay, I deleted like a million. I deleted a million of them. Yeah, the file is open, you're right. Okay, so now we should start faster, hopefully. Soulfruits is saying, I like it, but it's way too noisy for the fireworks and the people we use them even inside the city limits. Even to the local authorities say numerous times it's illegal to explode them inside the city. Is it illegal to use fireworks in the city? Wow. In Italy we have fireworks all the time. They have to go out to the outskirts. I see. I honestly have no say on this. I'm still catching up on playing Shiv Histories or whatever like is the best onboarding for the player. Hey, we are trying to figure it out. We are trying to understand what is the best. What is the best? I don't know what is the best. Sandwich quest. Is there anything I can bring you? I see you are good at magic or fighting or crafting. It's not working. Because in theory, right, I have... So the highest score should be fighting, because I have 1 in light armor. I mean, assuming that I have 1... It says 1, so I assume I have 1, right? So it didn't work as expected. Okay, why light armor? It didn't work. Why? Light armor is number 7, so definitely is between 0 and 10. Weapon score between 0 and 10, yes. Skill, get rank, I current. It's a bit strange, huh? That is not summing it up. Maybe this current is not correct. Let me try again with the problem is that now the quest is gone. I mean, I can redo it, but is there an easier way for me to do this? I think if we add the answer, we have like 2 answers at the beginning, it may work. Yeah, let me try. So if we do this, if we do... Come on. Wow, ridiculous. You cannot... Really? Okay. You cannot type at the beginning. That's annoying. I don't know exactly why it's not. Can I discard that quest as a GM? No. Annoying. Okay. This character is why. I think I should be able to discard it, no? But I think it's longer if I search the command and just I did it. I did it. Let me just go with skill 2 and see if it changes anything. Or let me put like X, right? Set skill me X4. Okay. No, it's not. This thing is not working. It's not working, my boys. Hey, Case GIF. Hey, thank you for the follow and welcome. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. So it seems that okay. Let me do these two things. One, we change the quest so that we have a better indication, and second, I think I will just start this in debug mode and see. I mean, this should definitely be called, and my client, unless I mistakenly passed the NPC instead of passing the, maybe owner is, wait. I didn't pass the player, I passed the owner. Okay, I thought the owner was the player, but it's not. Okay, so that was the mistake, I guess. So we were looking at the skills of the NPC, not at the skill of our player. I see. Still 14 to go. Yeah, exactly. 13, no? 13 until 900. Followers. Yeah. 900 followers. Please do it. You can follow, you know. Okay, we did that. Okay, let's try again. And by the way, the discard quest really works. I'm amazed by our fantastic technology. But our super technology. What bring you here, Kates? How did you find us? We are a very small channel, so it's not very easy to find us, actually. Were you searching for Unreal, or were you just searching for Programming Tigers? which I guess is a very popular search. Hello, Lucas. Ah, you decided to follow also on the other side, huh? Good job. So we have one more. What I'm good at. I see you're good at fighting. Ah, it works now, huh? It works now. Okay, let me try to change my skills. So we go back to... So for example, we had 4 in magic, in blue way, right? We had 4 in blue way. So set skill me blue way. Oops, blue way 4. Right? So now we are 4 here. So now we have the same value. Ah, it didn't refresh. What? Strange. You didn't save or what? That's kind of strange. I see you're good at fighting. Why now is always fighting? And why my skill didn't refresh? Ah, because we added 4. No, sorry, it refreshed. Because I added X, right? So now it's 4 plus 1, 5. You were looking for Real Engine streams. Nice. Very, very nice. We are doing all with Unreal. So all you see here is done with Unreal Engine, yes. So if I set my skill blue wave 5, so now they should be the same, right? Yes, magic or fighting. Yeah, magic or fighting. Okay, so let's try crafting as well so that we are sure. So let's do a 5 in harvesting. Harvesting. Yeah, magic or fighting or crafting. Okay, very nice. It works, guys. Now let me remove maybe. Let me remove or let me lower blue way to 3, and let me lower. No, let me do it like this. So now is fighting or crafting. Yeah, fighting or crafting. Very good. And now let me lower crafting. No, let me lower fighting to, I don't know, to 1. So now it should be crafting only. Okay, nice. I think it kind of works. Okay, it works. So basically now the NPC can understand what you are good at just by looking at your skills, okay? So, and it is very nice because it means that in our initial NPC, we can actually suggest something, right? We can suggest something to the player, which is cool. So now we need to, so let's try to understand the sequence, right? So the sequence will be, I mean, we can basically write a quest in here and then we will expand, we will do it in game, right? So it's basically, yeah, we can do it there and it's the same, and then I can copy into the game. So what should she say, right? Should she mention Xenak in the beginning of everything or not? Because basically you approach the NPC you approach the NPC. I mean, if you read the letter, right? If you read the letter, you approach the NPC, and that NPC will assume that you are a newcomer, right? Will assume that you is the server for the game made in Unreal Engine 5? Yes, it is. It is all Unreal Engine 5. Client and server, yes. Client and server. The game is up now, by the way. If you want to, the game is released, right? I mean, it's still an alpha. It's like an eternal alpha, but if you want to download it, you can just go to our website, click on download now, and you can download it for Windows, for Linux, and for Mac. And play. The server is up right now. So I was thinking, so in the letter there should be the name of this NPC, right? Yes. So your first thing, the first thing you will say is, I got a letter that brings your name. Something like that. Now we can improve the English, whatever. But this will be the point, right? So the player says, so it is the player, right? The player says, I got a letter that brings your name. And why I cannot move these up? It's kind of annoying. I cannot. So the only way is to move all the others here. Yeah. So to do the opposite. Okay. So this will be the beginning. I got a letter that brings your name. Okay. The mentions your name or whatever. The mentions. Okay. So what should the NPC answer to this? The NPC should answer. The NPC should answer. The NPC should answer. N is the NPC. The NPC should answer something like welcome, blah blah blah, right? Something like welcome, welcome to the city, and we will see. So it's like a welcome answer, right? Welcome to the city and blah blah blah. After the welcome to the city, she will say, oh no, in the same phrase, she will say, we need XYZ, we need this and that, we need fighters, we need wizards, we need people that help the city because blah 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 blah. And there may also be one or two interaction with the player, right, before reaching that point, before reaching the next point. So we need this, we need that, because this, because that, right? Fuck, cannot type, because this and that, etc. Right? So she will explain the situation. After she explains the situation, and then she says, but I don't know you. So so what is your I don't know if I want to say what are your skills, what is your story. What we said here is like, I know little about you, tell me about you. But I need to know, yeah. I need to know more about you, right? I need to know more about you. So then on this, the player again will say, I don't know if I want to have these things all in the same line, or I want to have them like vertically. It's probably a bit easier. But if I do this, then it will go at the end. No! We are fucked. Yeah, so... So I got a letter to mention you. Welcome to the city, and I don't know why you. Okay. So now the player will say, it is my story, right? It is my story. And then in parentheses, there will be something you describe your your interest and what you did and blah 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 and such, right? And obviously this is just a text, right? We will not really describe the interest. We just say you describe your interest. So now, based on that, the NPC will say, right? Will say, based on your skills, I think you should, right? Based on your skills, I think you will be good at, and then our preferred faction, right? So that as we tested now in the game, it will tell you you will be good at magic or fighting or such, right? But I think what she should say, oh, but it's still open to you. I mean, but you can still do whatever you want, right? But you can still do whatever you want. All options are open, right? So I think you should really clearly say it so that it's not that she's forcing you into a choice. Can we save this? Because I didn't save it. The problem is when I click on save as in this very old program, it takes like 5 minutes to, well, not 5 minutes, but okay, it was a bit faster this time. But every time you change the directory, it takes forever. Where do we put this? I have no idea. There is a quest design. I don't know. Let's put it in a random place, actually. Yeah, every time you change directory, this program is very, very, very old, but I like it. And unfortunately, with big drives like we have with millions of directories, is really struggling. Is really, really struggling. PS. I don't know where he saved it. That's annoying. Wait a second. You saved it in PS directly? Probably. Yes, you saved it in PS. It's good. It's good. Let's use PS. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. So... Okay, so now after this answer, right? After this answer, I think we should have tell me about, right? So this is the player, right? This is the player that says something like I'm interested in magic, right? The player will say I'm interested in magic, or the player will say I'm interested in crafting. Or he will say I'm interested in fighting, right? I don't know if fighting is really the best. I'm interested in I don't know. I'm interested in fighting. So I think if the player says I'm interested in magic, it's super easy, right? Because it's one person. It's one person. And so the NPC can just say, can just point you to Lavrus, right? And I think that she can say that something like there is one person you have to meet, and that's Lavrus. And then she will give you indications, right? He lives blah 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 here and there, right? So he's telling you where he lives. I don't think she's gonna tell you anything about magic per se, but she's just pointing you to someone, right? So the whole point of this NPC is pointing you to someone, right? And then if you say, I'm interested in crafting, then here is the problem, right? Because there should be a subsection. So if you click on this, all these sections will open. I'm thinking if there is a way for me to remove, right? To remove an option after you have selected, like if you select crafting, you see all of this, but you don't see any more magic, right? But then when you select this, you see magic again, and you don't see this anymore, right? So it's like if you are navigating through a menu, but actually there should be a way to do it, because we can say require step. I have to think about it. I think it's possible, but may not be super easy to do, because every one of this will be a step. But anyway, so I think if you say I'm interested in crafting, I think she should answer something like crafting. You know, crafting is a very broad area, and you may become, you know, we may become a miner, a cook. So she will an alchemist, blah blah blah, right? So she will mention all the possible, and then after this the player, right, will say one of those. So basically this will be a subset of that, right? Do you think I can go? No. It works. Very nice. Yeah, I wanted to put it in multiple lines. So this is what the NPC will say after you ask about crafting, and then you will be able to select these four, right? You will be able to select these four, and she will point you to the right person, right? So I think like this it kind of works. I just have to figure out now for why I cannot go left. Yeah, so for this one, I think she should say, right, the NPC should say, there is a lot to do in, you know, in the guards, or helping the government, you know, but you can also be an independent, you know, an independent fighter, right? Something like that. And whatever, right? And now here the player will say one or the other, right? So the player will say, oh yes, I want to be in the guards, or I want to be an independent. So if you are independent, she will point you to Gregory. If you are guards or government, she will point you to Remant. She will point you to all these guys for, okay, nice. And now there is one more point, which is religion. I think we can have I think we can have religion. I think we can. I think we can have religion and say, I'm interested in religion. In religion and becoming a priest or something, right? And then, okay, I think she should give you a bit of information, because without any information it's impossible to know what these things are, right? For a new player, these things are like nothing, right? So the NPC should really explain the glyphs god, right? The glyphs god, the musket god, and the nature, right? And the nature god. I think she should probably explain it like this. I don't know. We have to think of a good way to explain this. Based on that explanation, right? Based on that explanation, based on the explanation, the player will say glyphs, or right, will say glyphs, or I think I want to keep it, you know, simple. I don't even know if I want to mention the name of the god, right? Maybe at the beginning we don't. But then the NPC will tell you, okay, so the god is named Talad, and the person you have to go is this guy, right? So here the player makes a choice. I don't know about the masked god, because I don't know how we can explain the masked god, but I have to think about it. I have to think about it. Okay. Yeah, so this is basically the sequence of the dialogue, right? That is the sequence of the dialogue. The Great Crystal Engine Migration Incident 2025. Yeah. I like the guard quest, they awards a lot of money. Nice. And don't forget to talk to Talad as a god, one you can be the temple and the tiger at the same time. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, now with this we are covering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Weren't those 10? Ah, because Levrus 10. 10 with Levrus, right? 10 with Levrus. So what we are missing are the weavers, the fine arts, and the thieves. The weaver, the fine arts, and the thieves. So the weaver, the fine arts, and the thieves. Let me just check the number of quests that we have. The number of quests that we have. We have actually 9 for the weavers. I mean, we can put them all, but I think they are a bit too many. I think I don't want to confuse the player. I don't want to confuse the player. I think that these choices are already good enough. I mean, are 10 choices, right? Are 10 choices. I mean, in reality, we have 24, right? But consider that when you go to Gregory, right? When you go to Gregory will open this 4. And when you go to Levrus will open this 6. So in reality, right? In reality, here we are covering 19. We are covering 19 out of 24, so it's pretty good actually. I think it's good, guys. I think we should keep it this way. I don't want to make it more complex than this. It's already complex enough. So we will add the NPC. Actually, we added him already. Just we need a server reboot to actually show up. And we will add the NPC. I will write this quest, and we are good. Okay. Unfortunately, it's a bit late here because it's past midnight. It's 12:12. Ah, pity for 10 seconds. It was 12:12:12. No. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I will see you tomorrow because tomorrow I'm available, incredibly enough. And yeah, I will be available tomorrow evening, 9:30 p.m. European time. Please click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, which anyway is free for you, but it helps us. And if you want to download our game, just go to our website and download it for Windows, Linux or Mac. Remember, we have all these nice channels for you to connect with us, including Discord, Reddit, and whatever. Bye. Tomorrow we have the we will have the NPC in game. Yes. Yes. And when I have that NPC that is pointing you to quest, I think I'm ready to advertise a bit more the game. I think I will spam few website and spam few Discord and spam few things, and we can advertise a bit more. Buonanotte. Good night. Bonne nuit. Gute Nacht. Buenas noches. Bye bye. Bye bye. No, I'm hiding down there. I don't know why. Bye bye. I cannot say bye bye. Okay, anyway. Bye. I'm hiding behind this thing. I'm hiding. Bye. No, my face is stuck in a kind of a bad position. Like, what are you saying? What are you saying, huh? Ah.